In transition, Hornets with the basketball. Kemba looking for help. And a whistle. We've got a foul. Score the goal. Chance for the three-point play. Nick Batum. Nick Batum going to the free throw line. As he does, let's take a look at tonight's 4 keys to the game. Phoenix, they've lost their last 15 consecutive road games. Kemba, no. Rebound, Cody Zeller. Marvin bottled it, still able to regain possession and score.
Cody. Sorry, Steph. Nice follow right there.
Nick Batum hits the jumper. That's a three-pointer for Nick. He's got 6 of the 8 for Charlotte. Just discovering the Suns have been very friendly to the NC State player over the years. Kemba Walker gets it to go. Known as a point forward during his time with the Milwaukee Bucks. Kemba Walker up and through. 2 more for Kemba.
I like the way that looks. Kemba Walker coming off of a not so impressive game, scoring in single digits the last time out. Only his 3rd time this season scoring in single digits.
Cody Zeller with 2 hands. Give the assist to Kemba Walker. Yeah, that'll get the fans up on their feet. Something to shout about. A sluggish start for the Hornets, but things have changed around over the last couple of minutes. Kemba Walker getting the folks enthused. Al. Nick Batum, the tap home. Long rebound, Kemba's got it. 1 man to beat, it's Devin Booker. Kemba, scoring! Oh, a gorgeous move in the open floor. Kemba. Oh. 3-pointer, didn't make a 3 in the game on Sunday in Atlanta. It's good to see that back part of his game. Feeling it. Suns can't make the Hornets pay. Kemba, scoring, and he's fouled. Just wanted it more.
9.
Yeah, he is. He's got more than the Phoenix Suns do as well. Offensive rebound, Kemba Walker, and he's fouled. He was in the act of shooting. He got the rebound, he's going to put it back up, so 2 free throws for Kemba.
He's the only guy that really you have to run at. It's on the floor right now in the screen roll.
Al fouled from behind. Really the only option for P.J. Tucker. 2 free throws for Big Al.
Missed a ton of free throws against the Hawks. Starting off perfect so far, 6 for 6.
Phil Pressey misses everything. Jeremy Lamb into the game. This is Jeremy Lin. And his last touch by the Hornets. Maybe it went off his son.
I'll tell you right now, everybody that gets in the game in white wants the basketball because you're going to get open looks. You got to do is move the ball, move your body. The sign of a great player is one who doesn't have back-to-back bad games. Kemba already is out of that mode.
Al Jefferson gets the tap. He's got 4 points in 4 minutes. Oh, Pressey missed the layup. He was between and betwixt, didn't know if he was going to lay it up or dunk it, and he missed it. And Kaminsky makes him pay. Wow. Hornets going to have to hurry. Got it in the right man's hand. Kemba over to Jefferson running the floor. It's been that type of quarter for the Hornets. Good win to take control of this game. Frank Kaminsky. Frank with 5 points off the bench. First couple of times down the floor, the Hornets had the dropsies. Turnovers were an issue. But now everything's going in. Frank Kaminsky is fouled.
Foul charge is on number 30, John Lewis.
Hornets losing against Phoenix in Phoenix back in January, but it's a whole different team nowadays. Lynn finds Jefferson.
Got that wraparound pass by Jay Lynn.
Building a team around Eric Bledsoe, Brandon Knight, T.J. Warren, a big part of what they were doing. Markieff Morris. Jeremy Lamb continues a nice little stretch for him. He played well in his hometown of Atlanta on Sunday.
Yeah, you can tell my allergies love it.
Jeremy Lamb.
Oh, look at that.
This layup falls to the left hand.
Knock down a jumper. You don't settle.
Again, Lamb getting wherever he wants to go on the floor. Misses the shot, but Cody Zeller taps it through. And on the first night of a back-to-back, with the second game being on the road, you'd think it would make a lot of sense to get out to an early lead and then be able to rest some of your starters in the second half. Jeremy Lin is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
You're right, though, Eric. I like the way you're thinking. I mean,
it's the highest form of flattery.
Jeremy Lin, beautiful inbounds play. Scores on the find from Batum.
he must have had one heck of a growth spurt.
Worked his tail off in the offseason. Boy, he hit that starting lineup. There's no turning back.
Only Hornet to be in every single game played this year. Nick Batum off the window. He's now at double figures. Batum, 2 in a row. Hornets have made 5 out of 8 3-pointers.
Got deflections and ultimately got a turnover.
Marvin. Another 3-pointer for big Marvin Williams. He's already over 100 3-pointers on the season. That one is 104.
He'll stick around this year. There's Courtney Lee. Welcome to Time Warner Cable Arena.
His first 2 here at home as a Charlotte Hornet.
He has been traded, but when you think you're not, you settle in, and all of a sudden you get the phone call. You get rattled a little bit.
Inside-outside action. This is Lee on cue. Jumper goes through, 5 points in the first half for Courtney Lee.
Pass up by Marvin after it got really dark around the rim.
Cody Zeller, another dunk. Give the assist to Nick Batum. Everyone who's played for the Hornets has scored. Here comes Nick. Woo! Look at that! Some old school George Gervin. Palming the basketball and flipping it through.
Read the play on the defensive end, stepped into the passing lane, and then a little...
This team looks really good when they're playing the right way. Your team does, the Hornets. What do you want to see in the second half?
More of the same, more ball movement. We know we had high assists in the first half. Our defense is locked into the game plan. Everybody's covering for each other. We got to get on the boards, take away their transition, and pay attention to where Teletovic is.
Kemba takes it to the big and draws the foul. Kemba had 14 points in the first half, all of them coming in the first quarter, giving the Hornets momentum.
They're really in the driver's seat. They can control their own destiny, and that's a wonderful place to be this time of year.
Kemba splashes the 3-pointer. 5 quick second half points for Kemba Walker. He's got 19 in total tonight. The all-time list for rebound. It's only a 51st spot, but anytime you're in the same category as Larry Bird, you'll take it. Kemba Walker running the break. Get the assist to Cody Zeller. Normally it's the other way around. This game has been all Hornets since the first couple of minutes of the first quarter. 3-on-2. Kemba Walker, 3 more points. 24 now.
I mean, I appreciate their concern, but they've only won 5 games in their last 36.
I didn't want to tell them that.
Al Jefferson. First game here at home since coming back from the knee surgery. Al's in double figures with 10. Big Al. That 3 almost scoring as much as Phoenix is as a team. Courtney Lee.
Beautiful basketball right there.
Trying to feed it into Jefferson. Al, he's got 6 third-quarter points. San Antonio and Golden State have been so dominant all season long. People are kind of looking for warts, and now all of a sudden there's infighting in Cleveland. Ugh, it's a bad deal. Three seconds to shoot. Kemba. Everything falling for the Hornets tonight. Kemba heard someone on the bench say 3 seconds, fired it up, and it falls. Lamb Kept waiting for the defense to come check him. Never happened.
Why not? Little buddy basketball. Lamb to Marvin. Marvin drives back to Lamb.
17 minutes off the bench. Jeremy Lamb is pushed. He scores. And he'll go to the free throw line. Jeremy Lin fouled in the act of shooting. Stays with the Hornets.
Phoenix has no idea where the basketball is and who to guard. Everybody's trying to get their numbers. Get a lot of one-on-one basketball, a lot of bad shots. But specifically, no.
They had injuries. Al Jefferson out, Nick Batum out, trying to just grind through.
Okay, Frank.
Frank Kaminsky and Jeremy Lamb.
Speaking of the Bulls, if you're scoreboard watching, Bulls are in Miami, so somebody's going to lose a game.
They both need to lose to help us out, so that's a win-win.
Derrick Rose is back with Chicago after missing the last three of the hamstring. It was a high-scoring game, and there is Troy Daniels. How many times have we seen it?
Number 30. Troy Daniels. Always.
They're going to have to get blood to get a foul called at this stage of the game.
Gutierrez draws the foul and he scores.
Unless you do that. Get hit across the bridge of the nose. No compliance needed.
Big Frank, tons of time. It's going to happen a lot when you give them that much time to line it up. Yeah.
Dad told me they have a pizza party every time. It's probably winding down. Yeah, 3 minutes left.
Hornets haven't played a starter since the fourth quarter began, while the Suns just trying to figure out what kind of team they have and who's on their roster. They've got 4 starters on the floor right now. Aaron Harrison going to go to the free throw line. Tyson Chandler, a 15-year pro, still on the floor. PJ Tucker, who's been around the block, 5 seasons out of Texas, still on the floor.
And he has a mature basketball team. A lot of coaches could not afford to let their team off and be away from the gym knowing you got to play the next day.